Hello, my Biblio darlings, and welcome to Bibliothesia, a channel where I bring stories to life through reading. Well, in case we haven't met before, my name is Mally, and it's so wonderful to meet you. And today's story is called Little Miss Stubborn, and it's written by Roger Hargreaves. And before we get to the story, let's do a deep breathing exercise and hear some jokes. So, we're going to do what's known as a 4-4-8 deep breathing exercise. And that's where we're going to inhale for 4 counts, hold the breath for 4 counts, then exhale out for 8 counts. So with that, let's inhale deeply for 1, 2, 3, 4. And now let's hold the breath for And now let's exhale out for 8. Oh my goodness, that feels so good. And the whole purpose why we do a deep breathing exercise is to remind our bodies that we are safe right here and right now. And I'd like to share with you some jokes, because when we laugh, it lets our body know, that we are relaxed. And I also think that when we burp is when we're feeling relaxed as well. Oh, excuse me, I burped again. I must be really relaxed. So let me share with you 3 knock-knock jokes. Knock, knock. Who's there? Sandal. Sandal who? Sandals stick to your legs if you get them wet. It's true. The sand will stick to your legs when you get your legs wet. That's a cute one, and I should remember that for the summertime when I go to the beach. Here's the second joke. Knock, knock. Who's there? Lena. Lena who? Lean a little closer and I'll tell you. And here's a third joke. Knock, knock. Who's there? Kent. Kent who? Can't you tell by my voice? Can't you tell by my voice? Well, I'm hoping you're feeling more relaxed because we did that deep inhale exercise and the jokes. So now let's read Little Miss Stubborn. And what I see is a girl in purple. Her nose is blue. Her shoes are blue. She has her arms crossed like this. The kind of look on her face. Little Miss Stubborn was, as you might imagine, extraordinarily stubborn. Once she had her mind made up, there was no unmaking it. If she decided to go out, she went out, even if it was pouring rain. Ooh, in the picture it looks like there's a lot of rain out. One Sunday, when it wasn't raining, she decided to take the bus to Mr. Strong's house. Why? Because she had run out of eggs, and as everybody knows, Mr. Strong always has lots of eggs. As the bus arrived, Mr. Nosy walked by. Being nosy, he couldn't help asking, "Where are you going, Little Miss Stubborn?" "To Mr. Strong's house," she said, "but this bus doesn't go anywhere near there." But Little Miss Stubborn took the bus anyway. And you won't be surprised to hear it didn't go anywhere near Mr. Strong's house. It went to Coldland, a country where it's so cold that everybody has a cold all year round. "What a charming place," she said, shivering and trying to look as if she had really planned on coming to Coldland in the first place, which of course she hadn't, as you know. She ran along a path to keep warm. Achoo! Somebody sneezed all of a sudden. It was Mr. Sneeze. "If I were you," he warned, "I wouldn't take that path. It's icy. Achoo!" "I'll take it if I want to," snorted Little Miss Stubborn, and she followed the path. But can you guess what happened? Whoops! She slipped on the ice, and it looks like she's falling down. "That was fun," said Little Miss Stubborn, but of course it wasn't. She came to a fork in the path. "I shall go this way," she said, taking the right-hand path. "You're making a big mistake," said a worm, popping his head through the snow. "This way isn't safe." "Don't be silly," cried Little Miss Stubborn, and started off down the path. She should have listened to the worm. Oh, look at the worm, by the way. He's got on a beautiful scarf. Before she had gone very far, an avalanche of snowballs fell on top of her. And an avalanche means a whole bunch of them. One of the snowballs rolled off the path and rolled down a very steep hill. And inside it, Little Miss Stubborn rolled and rolled down the very steep hill as well. The snowball rolled a very long way, all the way into a different country, where it melted. And luck would have it, Little Miss Stubborn found herself outside Mr. Strong's front door, so she did get there. She was soaked to the skin, meaning she was just had so much water on her. Wow. "My goodness, you're wet through," said Mr. Strong. "Quick, come in and dry yourself before you catch a cold." "I don't catch cold," said Little Miss Stubborn. "Anyway, I've come for some eggs out of my way." "That's no way to behave," said Mr. Strong. "Rubbish," snorted Little Miss Stubborn. Still wet through, she marched into Mr. Strong's kitchen. Without a please and a thank you, she helped herself to a large bowl of eggs. "You could at least ask," said Mr. Strong. "Achoo!" sneezed Little Miss Stubborn. "I told you you'd catch a cold," said Mr. Strong. "I don't catch cold," said Little Miss Stubborn, and sneezed again. "Achoo!" Oh my, it looks like when she sneezed, some eggs fell over. She was so hungry by this time that, there and then, she made herself an enormous omelet. It was gigantic. It was so big that it won't even fit on the page. Oh, look at that omelet. Then she began to eat her enormous, gigantic omelet. And the more she ate, the more worried Mr. Strong became. "You'll make yourself ill," he said. "Fiddlesticks," snorted Little Miss Stubborn. Because she was who she was, she finished the enormous, gigantic omelet. There is not much more to add, other than you know how extraordinarily stubborn Little Miss Stubborn is? Stubborn to the end? The very end of this story. Wow, she is so stubborn. She's really stubborn. Wow. Wow, I'm so shocked. So let's close today off with a deep breathing exercise. Are you ready? Okay, let's inhale deeply for 1, 2, 3, 4. And now let's hold the breath for And now let's breathe out for 8. Oh, the breath just feels, and the body feels so much more relaxed. And let me bring some jokes to help with the relaxed feeling. Here's the first one. "Knock, knock. Who's there?" "Justice." "Justice who?" "Just as I suspected. You stole the pie." That is kind of cute. And the second one. "Knock, knock. Who's there?" "Kanga." "Kanga who?" "No, kangaroo." Oh, and here's the third one. "Knock, knock. Who's there?" "Kenya." "Kenya who?" "Can you give me a smile?" Oh, those are great. And with that, we've come to the end of our time together. It's been so wonderful spending time with you. And if you can think of a book that you'd like me to read, please put it in the comments below and I'll have a look. So it's been wonderful spending time with you. Remember to click on the subscribe button and the bell notification. And I look forward to seeing you next time. See you later. Bye.